If you can't find a steel bucket, you can put a kerosene lamp in the bucket. If it has a lid, knock a few good-size holes in the lid, and you will have an emergency heater and a low-slung greenhouse. Some camo netting will help hide your guerrilla greenhouse. On April 1st you can take a bulb planter and plant your 1-foot clones that are in 20-ounce plastic cups. The spring thaw will loosen your soil, but you must warm water them in very good. I take an army shovel, the fold-up kind, and dig a small hole about 6 inches deep. Then I use the bulb planter to get those babies deep. Then you must water them in with Super Drive, and they will need watered at least once a week for the first 3 weeks. Just cut the bottoms out of your cups and plant cup and all. The cups do 2 things. The plastic cups come in different colors, so you keep one strain in blue cups and the other strain in red. There is about half a dozen colors, and the other thing is the cups force the roots to grow deep, and you can use the cups to channel water right to the root zone. The warmer the water on your transplants, the greater chance your April 1st crop will do. Warm your soil as much as you can. You should clear your spot when you plant. Clearing your patch the year before might allow your patch to be spotted by hunters over the winter. By planting the 1st of April you will miss the deer hunters, the mushroom hunters, and the turkey hunters. If you do run into someone and you have camos on, you won't look out of place. The best time to travel is early in the morning, about 6 o'clock to 7:30. You want to move with the morning work traffic. The law is to leave you alone as you travel to work unless you are really screwing up. Wash your car the day before you make your move and clear off your dash. Wash your windows. Those things are what get you profiled as a lawbreaker. Scrub those tires. Keep your ride spotless. Make sure the lights all work and the tag is good and straight. When walking in the woods, always carry an editable plant book, or bird book, and a camera. Do not let your buds sit in your harvesting bag longer than a couple hours. They will mold on you. Deer love the stuff if it is under a foot tall, and they like bud as much as you. Chipmunks love seedlings, and groundhogs just love the tips of your young plants. None of them like garlic powder, or bobcat urine. Hot pepper sprays work good. Humans are a little more tricky. Deer hunters generally stay to the path till they hit the deer, then they are all over the woods, but they will avoid a big patch of brambles if at all possible. When you grow in a cornfield, your plants need to be done before October 1st. If you grow where there are deer hunters, you need to grow something that is finished the last week of October. If your area is secure, then you can plant plants that finish the first part of November. And you need to pull your plants the 10th of November, for it is the last day plants will grow in northern United States. Keep your buds in the dark till you spark. Any light at all is devastating to your buds. Buds will lose massive devastating amounts of THC within an hour if exposed to light at any time. Even while you are manicuring your buds, keep them covered with black plastic. The drying should take place over a 15-day period. The slower the buds dry, the smoother they will smoke. Buds never should be frozen. The crystals will become brittle and break off. Keeping them just above freezing will keep your buds fresh for a couple years, as long as you keep them in the dark. Once you have packaged your buds, wrap them in the dark postal tape, then put them in the heavy-duty black garbage bag. Then keep them in the chest freezer and turn it down so the buds do not freeze. Hash is the crystals off your plant, and they are the only thing that gets you medicated. Hash stores the best if it does not get pressed, and is stored in the powdered form. Please come back to learn how to build a homemade hash tumbler. Meanwhile, find you a rotisserie motor, a place to get silk screen, like an art supply store, 2 pieces of plywood, 18 inches by 18 inches. If you are planning on growing a lot of cannabis, then the best way to store it is hash. Just be sure you grow the most potent hash plant you can grow. And there is a 27.3% THC super potent hash plant. Come to my site and I will teach you just what it might be. Come see the THC percentages of all your favorites. It will take you at least 10 years to become a great guerrilla grower. Never, ever give up. I will do my best to guide you to help you to be up and growing in just a few years. It is very hard work. But how hard are you willing to work for $1 million? 3 people can harvest a few tons of cannabis. A ton is 2,000 pounds, and if you grow the most potent skunk there is, it is worth $6,500. Do you know who has a 25% plus THC skunk? It is not skunk number 1 or super skunk. It is listed on my site. Come see what skunks are the most potent skunks on the planet. There are 1,000 links. There is a link to every cannabis strain available. And a link to where you can get the super hyper potent G13 clone and Carmo shipped straight to your house. 2 of the most sought after super hyper potent clones in the world. Are you looking for a 5-pound beast? If you get one of these beasts, film the growth. I want to see these fat girls. I want to see 20 feet plus. Show me 30 feet. I want to know how big these babies get. If you are going to grow, then grow the most potent, and the most you can grow. Do your homework. It's called taunting the enemy. I am the guerrilla grower.